back to Tonight on Breaking. It's now 32 weeks before the general elections, and the political parties are trying hard to get it together. Last week, we mentioned that two parties, NNPP and Labour Party, were in talks to determine if they could merge. But their flag bearers, Rabiu Kwankwaso for NNPP and Peter Obi for Labour Party, could not agree on who would be the vice president in the event of a merger. In an interview with Channels TV on Monday, Rabiu Kwankwaso was asked straight up if a merger is going to happen.
Have you agreed with Mr. Peter Obi on aligning or joining forces?
Thank you very much, Sean. Well, for now, we are discussing with so many people, individuals, groups, and even parties. And we'll continue to discuss with them, believing that at the end of the day, we should be able to come together with some people.
Okay, this is the kind of answer you give when you're trying to politely dump someone or you're trying to hide the shame of being dumped. Let's try this question. Sir, she dumped you, didn't she?
For now, we are discussing with so many people, individuals, groups, and even parties.
Well, if that answer is not enough to convince you that the Obi-Kwankwaso alignment discussion is 6 feet under, here is Doyin Okupe, who also spoke with Channels TV earlier this week.
Is he still alive? It's dead. D-E-A-D, dead and buried. So finish.
Okupe is that friend that we all need, the one that is willing to tell us it's over when we think there is still hope. No, he's not calling you back. He's never messaging you again. No, he is not following you from another account. It's done. Moving on, for the past few weeks, PDP has been trying hard to keep Governor Nyesom Wike happy. As you know, the PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar rejected Wike as his running mate, choosing instead to go with Ifeanyi Chukwu Arthur Okowa, the governor of Delta State. Wike's feelings got hurt, and he threatened to leave the party. Last week, the papers were reporting that a committee had been set up to go and beg Wike. This week, it seems like the committee has been upgraded. Premium Times reported this week that the PDP is recommending sending a delegation to visit Wike. A delegation is definitely more impressive than a committee, but for Wike's supporters, this delegation is still not good enough. They want to see Okowa's head on a silver platter. They want Atiku to dump Okowa as his VP choice and go with Wike. Okay. First of all, how is that going to work? And when has that ever worked out? Even in romantic comedies, that never works out. Wike got dumped, and not in a quiet, private way. It wasn't like Wike had a secret crush and Atiku told him to back off over a text message that no one ever saw. No, this was a full-blown open courtship, like Romeo singing sonnets at Juliet's window. So when Atiku chose Okowa, the hurt was no doubt real and very public, and there is no going back from that. Atiku is not going back on his decision to choose Okowa, so it's really up to Wike to take whatever the second prize is or walk away. Moving on now to APC, Kabiru Masari is still the placeholder for Tinubu's vice presidential pick. While he's doing that, the Tinubu Support Organization has endorsed Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai as Tinubu's vice presidential candidate. We seriously doubt this one is going to work out, but we still can't help but imagine the world with El-Rufai as Nigeria's number 2 man. If you have certificates of occupancy, make copies of them now. That's it for tonight on Breaking. I'm Anthonieta Kalunta. INEC has extended the deadline to register to vote. Please get your PVC today.